teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Booster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Return starts from inside the 5. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will be the first up today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time?
First play taken a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Second down, he's going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Conversion right now. Looking for the wide out. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drive. The offense will now take over at the 30.
With sloppy conditions with this rain, a lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking for some space. It's Davison.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep... Here he goes.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19.
Screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field. Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense. focused on making a big play downfield, but he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. So the call is on 1st and 10. We'll try the ground game here with running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Ram down the middle. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. 1st down and goal. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Nothing here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They use the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. In the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage on one and try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming to them.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Oh, they could not call it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings out 4th now. And the Cowboys will line up to boot it away. On for his 2nd punt of the game. His first one was a beauty. And this punt will back the offense up into the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the grand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense.
He's in the clear. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Nice job here by this back, picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on. But right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAndre Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. That picks up the 1st down. They spot it at the 39.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up the first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Just to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's tackled it only after picking up a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes through the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here's the 2nd down play. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 4th down. Guys will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big game there. Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes he cannot escape. It's a sack. That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looks to his right. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. And the Cowboys will send the punting onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. To get him down, that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Dutch with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
blown coverage here, and the receiver's just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than season.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Over the middle, it's Ferguson. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Ineligible receive, downfield, offense.
That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman who's too far downfield. Now it's second down here. Grab behind the line, it's Diggs. Sacked with a strong tackle there. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
They bring him down. They try to run for it on third and long. Cautious play call. Doesn't work. No, kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the player got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's something with the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Clark. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath it. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Moves up third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it on the move. He's wide open. Look out. Nice clear over the right side. Handoff in a single back formation. And now the defense able to bring him down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Get him down. That's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking out at Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and battled so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the drive into the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking deep down the left side. It is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They stop him, but it's a first down.
For Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. And you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. They'll down this just inside the 35. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. 1 point moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
That's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
What will the call be on third and long now for the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. Power right past the defender.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Bruce, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and gets
traveling for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. 7th play of the drive coming up. They keep him off bounds for a run. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. Defense stops him short of the markers. Now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, a little throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Williams. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quick as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's going to hand this off. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Number falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
A risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass rush gets home. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On the run, It's Davison. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. An excellent run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tacle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's complete on the crossing route. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the mark. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Now run it here. Wants to running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grinding away on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. You do a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. The runner takes off to his right. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The single back takes the handoff. Freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front this offense is? We're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Tailback with another carry. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Just trucks him in. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.